Paul Williams is live now on Omlet Arcade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get Kaylee up. My mum and dad are picking her up at 10. Oh dear. Trouble in the White House.
Doesn't look good, does it?
Life can be hard on your eyes, so it's no wonder they get dry. Object Activist is a perfect choice. Simply spray it onto closed eyelids, and when you blink, it helps repair your eyes' protective liquid. Object Activist, expert care for dry eyes. Discover the magic of sleep with extra savings on selected beds, mattresses, and bedroom furniture. Hurry, offer ends Monday. Search Benson's. I'm in deliveries and collections. And a bit of a one trip first, working from one of those job workspaces. They're ready to It's really hard to find good people. More they? Yes. So you are. The business was relying on word of mouth, social media, promotion. And we weren't going fast enough. So we decided to advertise on TV. And that's how they really exploded. Most of them. Demand's been so high we had to scale up. So, to all you young berries out there, dream big. Because you can do it. Life to the full of passion, joy, demand, identity, and adventure. And this is the place for you, where you can explore what you love. Don't what you love, be who you love. Stream what you love with Discovery Plus. Ambulance service is the patient breathing. Competitors can say related. Today was like every other day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Christmas Day, Easter. Today, they were heroes. Two iconic series return. Moonlight, Kanaka Turiar and Ambulance starts Tuesday the 5th of January, new on Really. And that one small drop can take us to the deepest, darkest depths. Join us for a breath of as we explore what we know about the planet's largest inhabitants and voyage further to uncover a hidden world. The Discovery Plus edition, Chasing Ocean Giants, streaming on Discovery Plus. Long potato left. Food Network, sponsored by Robinson's Fruit Holdings. I'm Lee Brennan. I'm a writer, photographer, blogger, and I'm an accidental country girl. I live on a ranch in the middle of nowhere, and all my recipes have to be approved by cowboys, hungry kids, and me. Here's what's happening on the ranch. It's dinner from Stu, just me and my sweet boy Bryce. So I'm treating him to all his favorite foods. Juicy, flavorful meatloaf with an Italian spin, making ice cream sundaes with yummy slice and bake cookies, different ice creams, hot fudge and caramel sauces, and whipped cream and a cherry. Emphasis on the whipped cream. Welcome to my frontier. One thing about being a mama to 4 kids is well, my boy Bryce and I have some alone time today, so I thought it'd be really special for us to have a dinner, just the 2 of us. Bryce is a big fan of meatloaf, so I'm going to make him an Italian version of my classic. First, I'll get some bread soaked in milk. I've got some really nice crispy ciabatta bread. I love this stuff. Now, my regular meatloaf starts with good old sandwich bread, just the softest stuff. To soak in and get really, really nice and soft. That should be good. Just toss it around and make sure it's all coated in milk. Now I'll set this aside and get to work on the meat mixture. I have 2 pounds of ground beef. And the great thing about meatloaf is you can use whatever meat you want. Ground turkey, anything goes. Okay, now I always like to add some grated Parmesan to my meatloaf, whether it's the Italian version or not. So I'll grate up some fresh stuff. One of the things I love most about meatloaf is it's the perfect leftover food. So even though it's just for Bryce and me, I'm making a big old chunk of it, and that way I'll have some left over tomorrow. Okay, that should be a good amount of Parmesan. Throw that in with the meat. And then to bind the meatloaf together, I'll crack in 4 eggs. Meatloaf isn't just a big hunk of meat. It's kind of like a huge meatball. It has bread in it and lots of seasoning. Don't let the name throw you. Okay, now for some seasoning, I'll add some salt and then just a little bit of seasoned salt to give it a little bit of a kick. And then, of course, some Italian seasoning and all that great stuff. I'll sprinkle that in. And then finally, the bread is nice and soaked. So I'll just pour that right in. Any extra brown bread goes into. And then finally, some ground parsley. Okay, now I'll just throw the pan in. And the best way to mix meatloaf together is definitely with your hands. So I'll just get in there and squish it all together. It's kind of squeezy. Let's do this. Okay, it's all mixed together. So I'll just turn the mixture right onto this pan. And I like to use these broiler pans to make meatloaf because they have slits and all the fat drips out. So it's strict in the fat as it goes. Now, I like to sort of flatten the loaf so it's not really, really big and fat. And that way when it bakes, it gets done in the middle. Okay, now for my regular meatloaf, I wrap the whole thing in regular bacon slices. But for Italian meatloaf, I had to use pancetta. I love what this does to the meatloaf while it's baking in the oven. It gets really sizzly. It sort of wraps around it, gives it a nice little crust. Okay, that looks just perfect. Now I'm going to wash my hands, grab some sauce ingredients, and while I do that, let me tell you a little bit more about Vegan. Bryce is seriously the most adorable baby. So cute, so smiley, just like a baby should be. These days, he's not a baby anymore. He's a cowboy. Bryce takes ranching very seriously. He's the first to the barn when it's time to work cattle. He's got great ranching skills, and Lad is so proud of how far he's come. Bryce also happens to be a pretty good football player. He plays defensive back for the Pahuska Huskies.
Morning.
This is a small clever liner. It has smile direct now safely and gently straight into your teeth. Push your plan for big or Omlet. We'll send a box of custom-made aligners directly to your home. You'll get a smile you'll love 3 times sooner than braces. Start from home with SmileDirectClub.co.uk.
You ping pong. You switch. Usually champions have their energy using saves, so you can switch in as little as 1 click. What you do while you switch, well, it's up to you.
Visit uswitch.com now to switch energy in as little as 1 click. Cold and flu won't let you sleep. Time to take action. Night Nurse. Its unbeatable strength helps put your symptoms to bed. Only available at the pharmacy counter. Amazon Fire TV. Mindful Chef. Food to help you feel great. Doesn't slow you down.
You're in the driver's seat now, Brady. Christmas on Food Network.
Get ready, reality fans. Sit back and watch as your favorite 90-day stars strike back.
This is from Twitter. 18 next is the 80s. I wonder who she thinks she's getting married to.
Wow. Avery needs therapy. You need therapy, girl.
I just wish you get a haircut. At least I have hair cut.
It's gonna be epic. The Plus original 90-day fiancé before the 90 days strikes back. Stream the full series now on Discovery Plus.
Nobody knows if Mallory and Irvin reached the summit of Everest.
There's no record that says that this photo was taken.
The first person to reach the North Pole.
There was nothing proving that he was ever there.
That was not the cause of the sinking.
Question everything you thought you knew.
After this, it will be impossible to deny.
In a collection of astounding documentaries. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Food Network, sponsored by Robinson's Fruit Cordial. You get whatever kind you want. Where's your cream? That's okay. Good job. All right, guys. Let's get 2 flavors. You can pick out whatever flavors you want. Yeah. Perfect. What kind of sauce do you want? Hot fudge? Both? What about chili? I think next style. Please? Yeah. Candy or not? Both. Okay. What about pecan chip? What kind of candy? Nice choice. Should we go? Hi, Ray. Hey, Ray. We're having ice cream sundaes tonight. I believe I said it with milk before I got back to town. Drinking with a straw. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bryce and I are alone on the ranch today, and we're going to enjoy a dinner just the 2 of us. The Italian meatloaf is just perfect. Gonna get it out of the oven. Oh, it just looks divine. Now, to go with the meatloaf, I'm making Bryce's absolute favorite food on earth, mac and cheese. I'm going to put a little bit of an Italian spin on it. He's going to absolutely love it. Now, I'm just going to get the macaroni on to boil. I've got a pound sauce. Now, while the macaroni cooks, I'll get started on the cheese sauce. Just turn the heat on medium, and then into the pot, I'll pour a cup of heavy cream. This is definitely a treat. Very, very rich and decadent. And then to the cream, I'll add just a couple of tablespoons of butter. And then while that starts to melt, I'm going to throw a garlic clove in here. And then as it melts, the garlic will infuse the butter and cream and just add to the deliciousness of the mac and cheese. Okay, while the cream keeps heating up, I'll get started on the cheese. Now, one of the cheeses I love to put in this Italian mac and cheese is goat cheese. And I'm just using a fork to crumble it into chunks. And now for the grating cheeses, I'm going to start with Fontina. I love using Fontina for mac and cheese. It's really, really creamy, really smooth. I'm going to grate about a half a cup of this, and then I still got Parmesan and Romano to go. Okay, got the Romano grated, so all the cheese is ready, and now I can pull this lusciousness together. First thing I want to do is get the garlic clove out of the pot, and then all the cheese goes in. The Fontina, the Parmesan, the wonderful sharp Romano, the incredibly heavenly goat cheese. Okay, now before I even stir it, I'm going to drain the macaroni, and I'll just put it right into the pot, and it'll help melt the cheese even quicker. There's a little bit of water on the macaroni, so that'll help the sauce with the consistency. I love this sauce. A lot of times when I make mac and cheese, I start with a white sauce and then add the cheese. This is so much easier. It's basically just cream and macaroni. Stir it all